What's going on, everyone? This is Geki, and we're gonna go through the Fighting EX Layer Another Dash patch notes that have just come out a couple days ago. I didn't get a chance to look at it on the official drop, but I wanted to do pretty much a raw reaction to it and read through this with you guys. So I know a few changes just from managing the Discord and whatnot, and then seeing some spoilers. But yeah, let's take a look together. So. Patch notes 2.0 to 2.1. So EX Dash adjusted the attack during the EX Dash. 0.75 to 2. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, so this is the damage. So the damage is now weaker if you go into EX Dash, it looks like. Okay. EX Illusion. Fix an issue where you could not do special attack or super combo without anti-air canceling the normal attack in midair after activation. Okay. So a bug fix. Opposite guard system removed. I don't know what that means. Super damage, combo damage of super cancel. Actually, opposite guard system might be cross-up protection, maybe? Like if you block a certain direction with something that is undetermined by the game, maybe it's like just on like the 50-50 mark of where it would cross up or not. I guess that's could be removed. Super combo damage of super cancel. Adjusted the attack power after the second attack about 1.2 times and 1.5 times. So basically it looks like you want to be super canceling much more often than using meter for EX Dash and EX Illusion, etc. So that's interesting. That's going to change the game a lot. Guard break. Fixed a bug. Fix float when opponents hits in the air. So just bug fixes it looks like. So it looks like it's generally going to be saying the same. Just the value of the super combo gauge when you hit the opponent. Oh, okay. Maybe more meter on hit. Just the value of super combo gauge when you're hit by the opponent. Okay, so maybe even less meter or more meter? I'm not sure. Added a special sound effect. That's what SE is. After the end of a combo when a certain amount of damage hits. Oh, so there's an announcer now that vocalizes itself in the game, which is pretty cool. Invincible time against the falling attacks has been added at the end of a tech. Guard break, throw, EX arrow. Okay. Invincible time against the falling attacks. That's interesting. Okay, I'd probably need to play around. I don't know if they mean invincible time, so unless they mean like these moves have invincibility after they occur. That's curious. Change the victory system limit of ranked match from 2 to 5. Oh, that's great. So you can play ranked up to 5 times with someone before they leave, which is great. That's good. Spectator mode added for 2-player matches. So that's great. So that's basically what's in the vanilla Fexel right now. So it's now officially launched for AD. So that's great. Okay. Additional throw. After normal throw, the screen will darken and additional throw will occur. Oh. So if the throw break is performed before it's finalized, it's the conventional throw break. Since it's impossible to throw break during your stun time, no additional throw will occur. Okay. So they're not changing that you can't tech throws. During additional throw, break is... Oh! Okay, so the following options occur in an adjustment throw. If the correct command is entered, the throw will be successful, but the thrower's super combo gauge will increase by 45 and a success only sound effect will sound. If you input the wrong command, the damage of the throw break will be multiplied by 0.5 and a special sound effect will sound. Throw break will deal 1.5 times more damage if the input does not include light punch plus light kick. So what it sounds like they're saying is that if you tech the correct throw, like if someone forward throws you and you tech forward throw, then you get more meter, but you still tech the throw. And you tech the throw. But if you guess wrong on the throw, like if they're back throwing you and you guess forward throw, then you won't get any meter and your damage will be multiplied after the fact, like if you get thrown again. Or are they saying that like there's a throw break kind of thing where like in Street Fighter 2 in in ST, if you throw, you take a little bit of damage for teching a throw, and then you like air recover and do but you take a portion of the damage, but it's significantly less. So maybe this is like a risk reward system in a sense. I'm not sure if I like this. If all it does is reward people who tech the throw in the direction properly with more meter, then I'll take that. But if they punish people for teching a throw incorrectly in terms of direction, I don't like that necessarily. But we'll have to see what it plays like, and I'll have a video on that as well once we get our hands on it. Character changes. Reduce the speed of moving backwards. This was a bug. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Shirase, Sorengeki doesn't knock down anymore. That's her... Oh. Okay. The light version. That's her Rekka, I believe. Shogiho, that's the Rekka follow-up. So now possible to derive into Ryusei. Oh, which is her command grab. Okay. Wait, let me make sure here. Fighting EX layer. Rika. Let's just make sure all these names are correct. Whoops. That's the wrong one. There we go. Sorengeki, so that's the DP, so it doesn't knock down anymore. So the light version, so it looks like you can just keep them standing and then combo into something else. Strong force regenerations, and the strength or weakness doesn't matter that much, so want to add some variety to the game development. Okay, so give it some variety in terms of combo damage or execution and whatnot. That's great. Kairi, Morio Karzan. Light, medium, heavy changed to high attack from mid attack. Oh, so this used to hit crouchers in AD, unlike in Vanilla Fexel. So now it's brought back to mid Fexel, or Vanilla Fexel with it being a high attack. So you can crouch underneath the Tatsu. When jumping over the opponent and performing the hard version, you will move in the direction of Kairi's jump. Oh, so that will give it more of a good trajectory instead of slowing it down. Mayuriko, which is its uppercut, delete the place where the damage occurred after the light punch uppercut. Okay. The removal of opposite guard, the attack attributes of Morikazen that were under its influence have been changed. Are bug fixes. Okay, cool. Garuda. Jazan, changed to a high attack. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. So now you can just duck Jazan. That's my understanding. Unless it means like I have to hit pretty deep. Maybe then that means like it just gives them a little more time to deal with it. Like if they try to anti or something like that. Adjusted a little to new guard react for a few moments after an attack has started. Okay. I'll have to play around with that. If this is just duckable, you can just duck it. It's going to lose a lot of like Oki setup, and it's basically only going to be used as like a fireball punish or like a hard read. Or like a way to pressure someone if they're, not blocking properly. Okay. Kinebu, his air super, his Beyblade, his ground super too, can now move left and right in the air. Okay, that's huge. Jazan was difficult to avoid due to the loss of dash. Okay, that makes sense. Some people begged me to keep this strength, but I adjusted it this time. Taking into account the lag of online matches, I think Kinebu's left-right movement in the air has solved some of the frustrations. Yeah, because there was a lot of times when you do Kinebu coming down from a DP or like from a read to punish something, and you couldn't steer it. It would just either come straight down, or it would go like slowly in one angle. If you jump forward, for example, it would slightly move. But the fact you can steer it, like you can steer it on the ground, will make it so drops will happen way less often. So that's good. Skullmania, step up. Step in upper is overhead, back forward medium punch or back medium punch. Adjusted the difference of stun attack during the attack duration. Okay. Skull Crusher, reduce the stun, increase the distance of Skull's slider, change the attack judgment during descent from mid to high. Ooh, okay. So it's a high, so you can just duck. That's really good. Backstep. Backward speed has been slowed down for all characters, but adjustments have been made individually. Okay. Coming in changed quite a bit, and the data from the run showed some weaknesses, so we made some adjustments. The distance of heavy punch Skull Crusher was too free, so we changed the attributes while retaining the freedom. Step upward was a bug. This is great. I love how they're communicating with this. Okay. Darun, crouch, meaning kick, special cancel is now possible. Adjusted the time of the occurrence. Wow, that's huge. So he can't cancel. He can't special cancel in Fexel currently, But now I guess in AD you can special cancel. You can always super cancel in old Fexel, but in AD now it looks like you can just special cancel, which is huge for Darun. Because I think he benefits a lot from the overall mechanics. So Fall Gunga's DDT, which is his air throw, while getting up after falling. Oh damn. Okay. So that's for Darun himself, so he can't do like wake up parry to build meter or anything like that, so he can't do reversals because he's not the one being knocked down, he's just recovering from a move. So that makes sense actually. Darun Kesh, change the command. Classic is 623, so it's a DP backwards, and now it's just down now it's just down back light punch. Wow. Or down forward light punch, not sure which one it is, but that's really nice because it's even faster for an anti-air and for a combo finisher. The upper body is now invincible against hit until it occurs. That's great. So this is a really good anti-air now, and it will throw you in the corner or side switch, so that's excellent. Dankaku is what? Oh, so it's the parry. This is the chest bump. Okay. So change the command as well. So it's the same thing. Universal. Adjust the time for the parry. Cannot parry the aerial attacks. Okay, so can't parry air attacks. That's a good buff or a good change. Genghis DDT, change the command. Oh, so in progressive it's now the same as classic. Okay. And also same thing. Adjusted the amount of damage. In order to make the roles of catch and Daikaku clearer, catch has been changed Change to specialize in anti-air and Daikaku in anti-ground. That's great. Oh, does that mean you can combo this? That's interesting. That's very cool. Or like you can probably cancel into it to like catch people sitting, right? That's very good. I like that change. Dash straight. Adjusted the difference of stun. Okay. Adjusted the amount of damage. In consideration of online versus. Okay, so just less damage, less stun for Jack. That makes sense. Shoe kick. Changes the linkage of additional input. The linkage is gone. Drives only for side kick and only for kicking up. Adjusted the difference of stun. This is a good change because I feel like in Vanilla Fexel there isn't a reason really to use light medium, and you're always going to want to use heavy, so this is a good reason to do this. Shoot upper. Adjusted the difference of stun. Okay. Adjustment of light attacks was not my intention. This time I adjusted that image so that you need to figure out the situation which leading to shoot kick. Okay, that's cool. Allen, smash kick. Adjusted the difference of stun. Justice Fist, adjusted the difference of stun, changed to a knockdown attack. Okay, so now it knocks down. That's probably better. Adjusted the damage, I hopefully toned down. Some behavioral faulty resulted in major adjustments. Oh, okay, so this is huge then. Okay. Shadowgeist. Shadow Upper, adjusted the difference of stun. Shadow Aegis, this is the shoulder. Adjusted the difference of stun, so less stun all around for him. Shadow Break, his like little mini geyser thing that he has. Adjusted the height, adjusted the width, shortened the attack duration. So this is massively nerfed. I don't know if you guys saw footage of AD, but it was extremely big. It was probably the size of Terry's Power Geyser, super. But it was a projectile, and he could choose 3 different spots on the screen. Shadow Press, this is his Bison Stomp. Adjusted the difference of stun and attack duration. We were sorry about Shadowgeist in 2.0. There was a bug in basic behavior data, and this time has been fixed. I truly apologize. Look how sincere they are. Like, Mihara-san is great about this stuff. Okay. Hien-san. This is his DP. Can now be performed in the air. Ouch. Kamaidachi. This is going to be dirty. This is very dirty. Kamaidachi is a sword slash, his projectile, basically. Adjusted the hit difference of stun. Changed the damage. Changed the timing of the voice. Okay. When you're guarded, you are now out of range. I see. Okay. This looks like a buff, but then possibly a nerf. I'm not sure if there's more damage or less damage. Hayate is pretty strong in AD because there's no running without bar. So I think he's a very good character already because of the overall system mechanics compared to Vanilla Fexel. So if you ever liked Hayate and you want to pick him in either version, I think you can pick him in either, to be honest. But AD he's going to benefit more from because there's no like heavy mobility, right? Obrowski. Adjusted the differences of stun. Okay, maybe a nerf, maybe a buff, not sure. What do you think? Heard that you can outperform Hizan in the air. I was surprised. Kamadachi and Obrowski was a bug. Okay, so it was just a bug. Okay, great. Interesting he says stun. Can you get stunned in AD? That's a question I didn't even think about. Because there's no stun in Fexel. There's just damage. There's no counter hit. There's nothing like that. So that's an interesting thing I want to check. Maybe they're talking about hit stun. That might be the thing. So they don't even mean like stun. They just mean like hit stun, block stun. So stuff you have to test. Sanane. Change the derivation command from... Okay, so let's make sure what this is. Oh, so this is her Rekka and her DP version of it. So changed it to... So in Classic, they made it more difficult. Okay, so now you have to do the motion. You can't just press the direction, but in Progressive, it's still the same. So that makes sense. Now possible to derive to Ryusei. So Ryusei is her command grab. So now she can cancel her Rekka into command grab, which is huge. That's good. There's a major change added derivation. Okay, awesome. So slight buff. Pull him. Drill pulls adjusted for hardness difference, etc. Not sure what I mean by that. There's a problem with the hit size. That's probably what it means. Change the horizontal movement, change the hit size. Okay. So her drill paris, which is the air like cannon drills basically, like the Dalsum drills. Seems like there was just it was too big or too small, so it was adjusted. Pull him basically untouched. I think pull him's probably really solid in 80. Galehammer punch for Sharon, change the input. Okay, so it seems like they made certain good moves in the game. You have to do the actual input in Classic to follow up. So for the Rekka, you have to do the follow up if you want to do another Rekka. You can't just press punch again. So that makes sense. It makes it a more skill based follow up, right? In Progressive, obviously it's not going to be affected, but that's interesting. Take a long time to major changes to this character. That's fair. Sharon's complicated and she's very strong already, so Rosso, stand immune kick, reduce the distance of moving forward. This is good because now it's a better anti, because it's already a good anti-air, but now it's going to be more consistent because sometimes you could slide under if you were too close, like if they were almost in the cross-up range. Okay. Area, head crush. The landing gap increased. Head crush is that's what I think it is. Yeah, it's her jumping unique attack that makes her have a change in her jump timing slightly. So landing gap increased. So that means more recovery on landing, which is good. Download hit judgment will now disappear when you perform alternate catch after placing. Oh, okay. So alternate catch is the command grab. Yeah, that's the command grab. So that's interesting. Okay. Area summation doesn't change with the new version, so I decided to put some weight on her. Also, the sex rates of alternate catch is abnormally high, so we made an adjustment. Okay, so this is so basically download will disappear whenever you use alternate catch and you are successful. Maybe not even when you're successful. If you just perform it, then you won't have to get mixed up by getting hit by the download. So this is a nerf to Area overall. She just seems nerfed. I don't know how strong she is otherwise, but yeah. Hokuto, Chugiho. Okay, Rekka change, universal, Rekka change. Let's confirm this here. Okay, so these are just her follow-ups to the Rekka. And so you have to do the motion, have to do the motion, have to do the motion, have to do the motion. And I respect the scenario planner's idea of keeping the Shirase Hokuto image intact. Okay, cool. And that's it. We made it to the end. That was pretty short. Not too crazy on the changes. Obviously, big nerfs to Area, Shadowgeist, of course. I think a slight nerf execution-wise to Hokuto, Sanane, and Shirase, but I don't think their gameplay is going to be affected. Also, Hayate had really interesting buffs here. Garuda got interesting buffs. Alan potentially got nerfed. And Blair might have also got buffed as well. And then Jack doesn't really matter too much. Darun is massively buffed. I think probably Darun is the biggest winner here. And I think the rest, we're going to have to basically see how it works out. But these changes are great. I'm curious to see basically how the throw works here. I'll definitely play around and post some videos and some insight on that once I get to put my hands on it. And yeah, go out and pick up another Dash. It's going to be coming out on the 21st on Switch to North America and the rest of the world. And what's great is that there's a free version that includes 4 characters, I believe. I believe it's Kyrie, Blair, D.Dark, and Skullomania. And then there's a full version that is about $20 American. And that will give you the entire game, the entire cast, which is great. I think if you want to play online and play ranked, I think you must pay for the full version. So it's a nice way to try Fexel if you've never tried it before. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.